Hello guys! So I know that the school year is almost over, but I want to share this with you. This is about the 8 useful study tips that we can use for the next school year. This informative video will be really helpful for those people who are having difficulty in coping up in this situation where online learning is the only possible way to study. So let's get started. So, first study tip is to attend your class. I usually find students rants on social media saying that they are tired of studying, too lazy to do tasks that they don't understand even though they don't attend their online classes or meetings. So this is our first study tip because it is very hard for students to understand their lessons without the help of their teachers. I know it is very hard, especially those students that are on higher level to understand or decode the information that are on their module. That's why they are having their school meeting to discuss the topics that are presented in their module. Next study tip is to take good notes. I know that it's not necessary to take notes because most of the topics that are presented by your teachers are on a file or a PowerPoint. So it is not necessary to take notes unless it's not on a PowerPoint presentation. Next study tip is very important because it is to be an organized person. An organized person finish their work earlier than a normal student. That's why it is very an important tip to be an organized student because it will help you not only in the present time of studying but also in your future occupations. So next study tip is to find an alternate space for you to study. So there are two different kinds of space that we're talking about here. First is the location that you want to study, and the second one is the time when you will study. So you must find the perfect location for you to study because it will help you be comfortable enough and so you can have the full focus in your study. Next is the time when you will study because there will be a lot of times that your household chores will be interconnected to your study time, so you must be organized with that. So you must manage your time wisely so you can have the time of your life to study. Fifth study tip is to join group studying. This will be easier for those people who have their classmates before because it will be easier for them to communicate with the other students. Because if you are new to each other, it will take too long for you to be close with one another. But if you have your best friends with you as your classmates, you should be doing a lot of group studying because it will help you improve your academic performance and your social life. Next study tip is unplugging and reconnecting. What do you mean by unplugging and reconnecting is that technology became the most helpful advances in the world because it helps students study easier. But technology can also create a lot of distraction from the students, so it is best for them to have a limitation while using their phones for studying. Next to the last study tip is don't cram. We all know that cramming is the worst enemy of the students because it causes a major problem in the students' behavior in their study. Last study tip is to take a break and sleep. So I know that studying is very stressful. That's why we should have our time to rest and to gather our energies so that we can get ready for the next classes to come. So those are the 8 useful study tips that we can use for the next school year. So I am hoping that this will be a helpful video for us to start the next school year easily and a lot of fun. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video.